Greetings and thank you for joining me today. Weights and measures. I guess that'll be the title of this. Now, no matter where you go, no matter who you are, no matter where we go, we're using weights and measures and they're useful to us. And so for this reason, every good kitchen should have a good set of weights and measures to guide you. Now, I know I'm old enough now to not bother measuring anything, not a damn thing, when it comes to cookery. And the missus is even better than that. We never measure anything because we just get it right. But for those who are younger, who need to follow a recipe, then measuring is important.
Or newbies.
Or newbies. Newbies, if you're new to cooking, rather, not just the young, if you're new to cooking, yeah. So to that end, we do have a rather decent collection of measuring things.
Because they're cool.
Because they're cool. It's nice to have them, even if you never use them and they sit in the drawer. So, for example...
Shut up.
For example, this. Look at this. This is excellent. It's a little measuring beaker, but it's got a spout on both sides. Where did this come from? Was it Temu or It was pre-Temu, wasn't it?
No, that was Temu.
This was a Temu thing,
yeah.
So you might find them. It's measures up to 75 mils, and it looks accurate. And with the handle, it's really good. So I guess.
And it's good for lefties or righties.
Left or right, yeah.
I'm a lefty.
It's all good. It's all good. So multiple uses, and I think if you're measuring out syrups or something very delicate or expensive, then that's your device. You could measure it if you were pouring egg, for example, that you'd already cracked. You pop an egg in that and pour it onto a hot plate and get a nice tidy result. In the same line, this, which the wife says it's a functional miniature.
Look how cute.
It is cute, isn't it? Look at
It's
that.
so cute. It's 3 teaspoons.
3 teaspoons full. And yes, it is. It is kind of cute. I think it's made of, is this Perspex?
It's I think some kind of acetate or something.
Yeah. So, yes, it is. Yes, it's definitely a plastic, so there's still cool though. You wouldn't necessarily want to measure oil with it though, because oil and plastics, no. But very, very cute, very, very cute and collectible, I guess.
And I can use it in my dollhouse.
Yeah. Now, of course, everyone has 1 or 2 of these until you drop one. And this is when you discover not all Pyrex is made the same, of course, because...
Or when you discover what an Italian tile floor can do.
Yes, an Italian tile floor will mess up any Pyrex. Bring me back. There we go. So there's that. There's your standard volumetric measures. And now we're not going to talk about weights because every kitchen should have scales to measure small amounts of things, powders, right up to the couple of pounds of something. Every kitchen should have that.
Yeah, okay.
And everyone has their own preference. I think the old mechanical scales are the best. Personally, I think
they work really well.
They work really, really well, and they're reliable. There's no batteries involved. If you can get one, get one. And I'll put a picture of that in here, I think. Now, on a side note, as I was ferreting through the drawers looking for weights and measures for this topic, I found this. It's for donuts. I believe it's for donuts. It is for donuts, isn't it? Yes.
Yes.
It's for measuring out a certain amount of donut juice into your batter.
Donut
juice. Batter then.
Donut batter into your frying juice. There.
Frying juice. To your hot oil. Now, I think I can tell you honestly that neither one of us has ever used it. Not a single family member has ever used this.
I'm scared to use it, honestly.
It's as fresh as it was the day it came out the packet. It's kind of intricate. It's got springs and everything. Now, quite how easy this is to clean. Well, it looks quite easy actually.
Probably easy enough to clean.
I would hesitate to put this in the dishwasher, but we don't have one, so that's fine. But yeah, one for making your perfectly round donuts in the hot oil. So nice. Allegedly, you can't tell whether it works, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's absolutely fine. I've seen them used in shops and everything. So moving on. Also not related to weights and measures, but it deserves an honourable mention because it's cool. Let me just turn the camera around. This one. Now, when it comes to coping with volumes of things, there are a few recipes which require you to strain off. For example, if you take a yogurt like a Greek yogurt and you want to strain off that watery juice away that comes with this Greek yogurt, and then just use the creamy goodness of the Greek yogurt. Well, you can get a piece of gauze, a nice big piece of clean gauze, and a cheesecloth, yes, and filter the juices out that way into a bowl. And sometimes it takes a while, so you hang it in the fridge to keep it away from your pets. And but for those who want to take a classier approach, there's this, which is yogurt filter. Yes, I think it's another Temu one.
Yes.
Let me just get this out. So,
no, honey, I'm the Temu queen, so when in doubt, it's going to be Temu.
We like Temu. Ethics aside, it's a great place to get all sorts of cool things. This is Perspex, rather nice Perspex, high quality. The finish on this is really, really nice. We should probably try and put a link to this if it still exists on Temu. Or you can search for it yourself. Yogurt filter, it's fairly self-explanatory. It's got the Perspex catching cup. You've got the filter cup. Now this has built-in filter, and it's a really high quality one. It's a nice mesh. I don't know what the size of the mesh would be, but you can tell it's pretty decent. It's aluminium.
It tells you it's supposed to be a liter, I think.
Oh, it'll hold a liter, but no. Like you talk
the dimensions.
No, you know when you talk about the weave of something, well, like with cotton sheets.
Oh, okay. Like there's this. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. But it's a very fine mesh anyway, so you don't see any yogurt leaking out through this.
It's not like a 0-0 or nothing.
No, but it lets things pass all but slowly. So you put your yogurt with the whey in here, and then you drop it in the container, and then you've got a wee lid, which has a vent in it as well, which is kind of nice, and you just pop that vent on. It's got a lovely rubber seal all the way around. Same Perspex, high quality, and you just pop it in the fridge and let it do its thing. So that's kind of cool. I liked it.
Let her do the do, yeah.
And you could see other uses apart from just filtering off whey from yogurt, of course.
Like filtering water off of cucumbers for tzatziki.
Filtering water off cucumbers, or filtering the whites away from the yolk of an egg, for example. That would no, you think
no, it would all go through. Eventually, it would all go through. I promise you.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, no, you're right. You want to do things quicker than that with eggs, anyway. But what else could you filter? Soups, generally, some soups that would work. And also, if you are one of those tight-fisted people who saves the fluids from your car, the cooling fluids, you just want to save and you want to make sure that if you recycle
I'm going to tell you this right now. I catch you putting soup or car fluids into my yogurt strainer.
No.
You're going to wear it as a hat to work for a week.
Fun.
There we go.
No, that won't happen, obviously. But if you're out there and you like to think of, well, I need something really high quality to strain my
well, if you want to think outside the box, and you're not going to use it in the kitchen, I guess.
It's for those who have to pay an awful lot for their cooling fluids. I'm looking at you, BMW, but not exclusively.
We know nothing of that.
We know nothing of that, and I would never recycle cooling fluids because that, But you could make sure no contaminants get back in that way. The same could be said for oils. Really cool. Okay, next on the list. For those who have motor control issues, such as myself, occasionally I do have a wobble, and I can use teaspoons, tablespoons, larger spoons to measure things out. That's a common measure, isn't it? And those wee cups you get for American style recipes, a cup of this, a cup of that. I can use them, but sometimes with the smaller measures, I need a little more flexibility, something that works with my Trimble. To that end, got a couple of offerings. This one, another Temu offering, by the way, but you can get them elsewhere. Your mileage may vary, your prices may vary, so I'm not going to try and tell you. This one has...
It came two in there.
There's two in the pack. Ooh,
under £3.
Under £3, two in the pack, you get one of these. And one of these. So this one measures in 1 to 4 ounces. And it's got a magnet on the back of it, so you could potentially stick it to the fridge or a magnetic surface, couldn't you, like a tabletop if you've got one of those.
Or the oven door.
Stainless, or an oven door, yes, or a stainless tabletop. I would hesitate to stick a plastic thing to the oven door because some doors can get a little warm. But anything else that doesn't get too warm, it's rather nice. It's Perspex again, I believe, or acrylic, and it's got this wee trapdoor thing. And because it's larger, it's easier to hold if you've got a tremble. If you can hear a ruckus going on in the background, that's two fighting cats on the landing.
Because they're stupid and they got the zoomies.
They're stupid and they've got the zoomies. I mean, the Ota sleep all day, hey? But, yeah, rather nice. And it comes apart for repair and maintenance, and there's a nice rubber seal around there. So you could potentially measure out liquids, oils, things like that. But I think this is mostly for powders. Maybe
you can use it for liquids because that's a seal that's sealed in there.
Yeah.
And it'll when you push it all the way up, it'll wipe it right off. Look,
true that. Yeah.
You got that's your minimum, and then if you push it forward a little bit more,
yeah,
it cleans it.
I don't think it comes all the way out, but you can take it apart anyway. It's nice, easy action. I will not do that now, just in case.
Okay.
You know, and the same can be said for the squee counterpart. That measures up to 1 ounce of something. Again, same design but just smaller. But because it's chunky, it's easy to hold, and if you have motor issues, then
neuralgia and stuff.
For example, yeah, exactly. Or a tremble, that it's going to be easy to work with. And again, it's got that magnet on the back, so it's no bad thing. Nice, I like it. And as you say, sub £3 was that on Temu?
Yep, for the pair.
Pretty darn decent, really. Came in a sturdy box, which by some miracle managed its way through the post without getting crushed. That's always a good thing with Temu, isn't it? We don't always see that.
Yeah, Temu does fall short when it comes to boxes.
They don't pack things, do they? But
no, because they toss it all in a bag.
Toss it all in a bag and hope for the best. You know what? It's probably better than the Amazon approach. You know, put it in a ridiculous size box.
Jesus Christ!
It's still
let's not even get started on
exactly.
Those people.
It still arrives crushed. So,
yeah.
Next on the list, it's a measuring cup. What would you say this ran in at? This measuring cup?
That was nearly £4.
Nearly £4. Ooh, expensive. Not really. Not
Because by Temu standards, yes, I was spendy. I was spendy, lady.
Now this one is again. This is not Perspex. This is acrylic, molded acrylic, injection molded acrylic by the look of it. It is a variable measuring cup, so it's got this little dial on the side, and you can see, pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? This has been greased. As you can tell, we've not used it yet.
That's factory grease.
Grease in there. Obviously, we're going to wash it before we use that. Again, I would say, particularly with this one, because the seal doesn't feel like it's that tight, I would use this for powders.
For powders, yeah.
For powders. But it measures, what is it, up to...
1 cup,
It says 200 mils.
That's 1 cup.
Or 1 to 6 going on 7 ounces.
Let me see. It's right here, 1 cup.
Or if
8
you use
ounces.
a whole... Yeah, 1 cup, 8 ounces, which is pretty jolly useful. You can have a whole cup set cluttering up your drawer, or one device, which you're going to go for, really.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're living in a small accommodation where every bit of space counts,
every millimeter counts,
yeah. And you could store tea bags in it or something when you're not using it. So, yeah, I like it. Nice mechanism. It's nice. And you've got the measures on the side as well, and they are embossed as well as painted, so the blurb goes, so it makes it harder for them to wear off.
Yeah.
Which is good for long-term use because it's going to get a lot of friction. But yeah. So just a couple of things, and if you know any good weights and measures, obviously do let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And whatever you do, thanks for listening. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye for now.